Hi friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. If you are new here, my name is Brenda and I hope you decide to stick around a while by hitting that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. That way you will be notified whenever I upload a video, which is usually on Wednesdays unless I am participating in a challenge. If you guys like today's video, make sure you give me that thumbs up and comment so that way YouTube knows to promote my video just a little bit more. And today I am participating in the organized challenge that is hosted by Teresa at Teresa B DIY and co-hosted by Tammy at Happiness Created. So if you're interested in seeing some organizational tips and cleaning ideas, make sure you check out their videos as well as their channels and the playlist, which I will have links to all three in my description box below. So with all that being said, let's get to organizing.
Okay, so here it is. I am almost embarrassed to show you guys. I did this summer, I think it was like in August, I showed on the end of my videos me organizing my craft room, and it stayed really good until Christmas. And now it is just another mess. And yeah, that's what happens when I love Christmas and buy everything Christmas. So this is what I have to start with, and I will link that video in my description box if you want to go see what it looked like when it was clean, when I first organized it. But yeah, there's my pile of mess there that I would use something and too lazy to get up and put it away and would just start throwing it all in a pile. And then I have my working stuff and my chalk stuff over there. I've got to organize and make room for my chalk stuff because that's pretty new. And sorry, I'm watching videos trying to help my friends reach their 4,000 hours. But this is, I made that ribbon holder this summer too. That was part of my video. It works out okay. The only problem I have with it is when I use all of my ribbons, as you can see some of those empty spools there, it's kind of a pain because you have to take the ones in front of it all off to exchange them out. And I've noticed that it's kind of a pain when I unwrap them because some of them I have taped the ribbon to itself so that, it stays nice. And then when I use it, it's kind of a pain to have to reach over everything to roll it back up. It kind of hurts my back. And so as you see there, I have some ribbons that need to be rolled up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use like pins that you use for sewing, kind of like that one right there. Instead of tape, it will be a little easier to keep them there. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a better solution. Right now, my craft room doesn't have a lot of room. So this is the best solution that I have found. If you guys have ideas, I'm always open to ideas. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm all about convenience. And if something isn't convenient for me, I really have a hard time with it. So yeah, I need to figure out something a little bit better. But then I bought these the last time too for all my vinyl that are in rolls. And here's a mess. It's got some of the stuff I got from Christmas sitting there that I just threw there. And then here, as you can see, I've got stuff everywhere on the floor. My carpet needs to be vacuumed so badly. And yeah, so this is what I'm going to start with. That I call my mummy tree. Now, if you've seen those white birch trees at Hobby Lobby, they're like $50. I love them. I really wanted to make one. And I cannot tell you how many hours I spent on making this tree. Here, I'll take these off. I thought maybe if I put these in there, it would help. But it came out looking nasty. And so I call it my mummy tree because honestly, it looks like a mummy. But I don't decorate for Halloween. So I'm going to be taking that all apart. And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll try it again and try something a little different, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, okay. So that's what I get to start with. So, yeah, here we go. So my husband went to the grocery store the other day, yesterday to be exact, and found this tote for $8 at the grocery store, which is Winco. And so, of course, he texted me, and I said, yeah, grab me a couple, because I know I'm going to need it for my Christmas supplies. So I'm going to start off by going through all my ribbon and wrapping them all, pinning them, and I will start stacking them. Yeah, I have a little bit of ribbon, don't I? Oh my goodness. Anyways, I think I have a ribbon addiction, but I'm going to start stacking them into my totes. That way I can label them and then get them down for Christmas in July when July rolls around. Okay, so I got all my Christmas stuff put away. I've got 5 bins full of Christmas stuff, so I think I'm good on Christmas crafts for the next few years. So now I decided I'm going to move my black cabinet, it's just full of yarn, into my guest room. Right now, the way I have it set up is I have a little area in my guest room where I take my pictures, which means I have to take these big lights, there's that one and that one, into my guest room every time I want to take pictures, and it's kind of a hassle. So I'm going to move that into my guest room, and then I'm going to build a little bookshelf that's going to go over there, and hopefully that will be my station for taking pictures. So all I have to do is move the lights, turn them around, and yeah, so that's my next big chore, is to move that out of the way. And of course, I'm going to have my husband's help because it's heavy and I don't want him to take out all the yarn. That's kind of a pain. So hopefully we can do it together. So we will be back soon. Okay, so it is moved. I got all the stuff that was packed in that corner moved aside. And now I'm going to put together my little bookshelf that I bought from Amazon so that I can hopefully have a station to take my pictures. So here we go. Okay, so I've got that pretty much situated over there. I actually dusted around the TV and the little shelving unit there, and I've just kind of sorted some of my vases and candles. I have a ton of those candles because my nephew got married early in December, and those were part of their decorations, and they decided to go ahead and let me keep the candles, I guess. So yeah, I'll have to figure out some things to do with them. But now I just took off, I had 3 of these little things up there, and they were just piled high with stuff. So I've just been organizing. I bought a few bigger ones because they were like the medium sized ones, and so now I'm just going to finish organizing them and getting that up there, and then I want to tackle this area next and just kind of go through that because I have those candy jars, and I have some back there that's full of some stuff. And I want to utilize them some more, maybe with my beads or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna let you watch me here, and here we go. Okay, so I retired my poor mat. If you can see, it just looks sad. So I decided, although the back looks really nice, I decided I'm going to do something different. So I bought this last year. This is kind of part what I use for making my backdrop, and it's just removable. Oh, my scissors are over there. Removable wallpaper. So I'm going to cover this ugly brown table with this, and hopefully it looks a little bit better than that green busy mat. So now I gotta decide, do I want to have it going vertical? I think I want it vertical. So hopefully I have enough. Okay, so here it is, the final reveal. So I took, this is just foam board and the removable wallpaper that I had created for my backdrop previously. I had taken 4 pieces of foam board. So I just took and cut them in half from where I first taped them together. I'm not going to leave it like this. I am going to order a backdrop. I think that that's going to work better. But until I get that backdrop, that's what I will be using. Here I finished straightening this up. I reorganized what I had down there, kind of have it a little bit more organized in my mind. And then I put all my chalk couture frames that I've gotten up there. And then I just have some miscellaneous stuff up there that I won't use very often. And then I just went down and I added all my big vases there, all my candles, just some of the different glassware that I have. I put there. I sorted through. I added a couple extra of the bigger totes or crates or whatever you want to call those things. I bought a couple bigger ones. I probably should get one more if I can find it. You know, Dollar Tree, you never know when you're going to find something. But I reorganized those so that they're not as jumbled up with whatever. And I cleaned this off. Got this all organized. Got my little candy jar dishes up there, and I just still have to figure out what I want to fill that one with. And I cleaned that up. It's not the way I want it. I really don't want anything there, but I need to start crafting and using this stuff so that I can move that stuff. But I did reorganize my little cart here with some of the ribbons that I have and some of the new stuff. This is a project I started working on for the 4th of July, and it is taking forever to weed. So we'll see. I might just scrap the project. I don't know. I even have Oliver's little bed there, so he can come visit me when I'm in my craft room, although I probably need to put a heating pad in there just to entice him. This thing I made last time, and I'll have a link to that video. I didn't show myself making it, but basically you just get these napkin holders from Dollar Tree and the paper towel holder and some zip ties, as you can see there. and you just zip tie them to that paper towel holder, and then you can put your paints in, and it works okay. My biggest complaint is that sometimes, like if I'm trying to pull off one of these paints, like this one, see, like that, they start falling out. Now I have seen, I saw on Pinterest, I think it was, someone used the napkin holders and they used some of the plastic cutting board that you get at Dollar Tree. I think that's what it is. It's kind of see-through a little bit. And they put it on the bottom. They like glued it onto the bottom, and then they had it upside down or laying like this to hold makeup and stuff. So I thought, well, I could always do that. I could put something like that on the back, and then that way they don't fall out. But for the most part, it's kind of handy having it right there. Then here is my table. Of course, I added the paper, the removable wallpaper. We'll see how it looks on my videos, if I keep it or not. I might just get some white paper to put on there just to kind of give it a fresh look. My concern is I am such a messy painter that I'm afraid that I'm just going to I'm not going to be able to keep the white. But I did see DIY Beauty on Purpose, her channel name, Leonette. She looks like she just changes out her paper. She's got a big roll and she just changes it out. So that's a good idea too. I'm not happy with my glue station there. I'm thinking about maybe making something that has, maybe using those little crates from Dollar Tree, making a two-tiered, I don't want it to be too high though, stand or something to just kind of organize that a little bit better, but at least it's clean for now. I got my rolls all on there. I took off about 20 rolls that were empty off of there and replaced it with some more that I have. The top part, there's a few pieces up there that I could re-roll, but I didn't want to reach that far. My back was killing me yesterday after I was done. And then down here, I probably didn't show you before, but it was a mess down there, and I just got it more organized. And yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all I need to show you. And I will show you, in case, well, I can tell you now. So I used some of these chains that I got from Dollar Tree this summer. And that's what I have connected to my ribbon roll. So I got these dowels from Walmart, and then I just connect them to the top of my shelving unit there, and then I just connect them to each other, and it works out pretty good. You just have to make sure that there's plenty of dowel at the end like this, because if you don't, they can just slip off. Like that one on the bottom, you can see is getting close to the end. I could probably add another roll to that, but what I have found out, like this one could very easily fall off because there's not a lot of dowel. I'm surprised it's not. But like this one, I had one more roll on there. Sorry, this is in the way. This keeps driving me nuts. But I had one more roll on that one, but the thing kept slipping off. So I had to end up taking that roll off. And I think that's the biggest deal. It works pretty well. They usually don't slip off unless I'm fiddling with them or putting too many rolls on, like I said. But I think for me, because I love convenience, the thing that bothers me the most is like when there's empty rolls, having to take them all off to take the empty roll off and then add more. That is probably the biggest thing. And then re-rolling. So like if I use some ribbon and I have to re-roll it, and that's really only because I have lower back issues, so I have to reach over and re-roll it, and that can hurt my back after a while. But it's not that big of a deal. I can still manage it and do it. But again, I'm about convenience, and if it doesn't feel convenient, I hate doing it. So that's all there was. It was a huge mess, and now it feels good, you guys. I feel like I can be creative again, and I know where things are for the most part. Whereas at Christmas time, I was at the point where there were so many piles. You saw the video at the beginning that I just didn't know where anything was. And yeah, so anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you guys got encouraged to clean up your mess if you have one and organize, and make sure you watch the playlist because there's going to be a lot of ideas out there, and you can see what everybody else does and maybe get some information and ideas from everybody else. So guys, I will be back again tomorrow with a video. So have a great day, and we will see you then. Bye bye.